Hi guys, I'm Jiaoying Summers. Welcome back to Tiger Mom podcast. It was called Tiger MILF. Don't worry, I'm still a MILF. I still got it. See, this is I can key your card with my hard nipple. We can't have the name MILF because YouTube won't give me the money for it. So I want money. I don't care about sexiness. But today we have a very, very special guest. I'm a big fan of her work. She inspires me. She is powerful. She's strong. She's extremely beautiful and funny. And she is a veteran comedian. She has 4 specials on Showtime and 1 HBO Max special. And her special last year is a #1 on Dry Bar with more than 52 million views. Are you ready for the amazing Monique Marvez? Monique,
make the clap sound.
Clap!
Yay.
And my dog loves her.
What a great intro. Thank you so much.
Thank
I have
you.
to ask now,
Yes.
is it chilly in here or do you always have party hats?
I always have party hats. It's just, I don't know why. It's always hard, right?
Very nice.
Always
and
hard.
It's so funny because, see, that's the difference in the generation. I have a little bit of padding in here because I didn't want to have party hats.
I see.
I'm not going to lie to you. Next time I'm on, I'm going to be so sexy.
You're already so sexy.
Thank you, because I have a very nice rack. I have beautiful
You look
boobs.
amazing. You're the... Yeah. Oh, wow, the muscles.
Yeah, I do a lot of...
You work out, so you have muscles behind your tits to push it up even further. I love this. This is nice. I cannot... You must have a little Kegel exercise too, like Kegel.
Yeah. Oh,
Kegel. You can squeeze. You can
everything.
You can break.
Snap the Wonder Clam.
Snap. Oh yeah, I love that.
That's what I call it. Snap the Wonder Clam. You never hear women bragging, but you know, I have no children, so you know.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
I need to do more squats, and I want to get my ass back. I used to have a nice ass, but
me too. I had a dangerous minority ass. I had like a gadonk back in before it was in style.
Wow.
And I worked out a lot and lost weight. Now I have like a middle-aged white woman with good credit ass, but I'm working on it. I'll get it back. I'll get my dangerous minority butt back.
Yes, you I feel like you look like Catherine Zeta-Jones. You could be sisters.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You probably hear a lot from
I
you guys.
have heard
compare.
it before. Thank you.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you, she's stunning. So whenever you hear that, and I got to tell you something. This morning I had a vision of us like Chicago, the end of Chicago.
Oh, Lucy Liu. No. Lucy Liu wasn't there. Yeah, she was there, but
yeah, like me, Roxy Hart.
Hart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so sexy.
I mean, you're much prettier than Renee Zellweger, but it was all about.
I mean, she looked Chinese though.
No. But it was about the 2 chicks being together. You know what I mean? Like dancing with machine guns. I could see that.
That's hot.
If we did a remake.
Dancing with machine gun. That's hot. I saw a lot of your clips on social media. I love how powerful you are, how funny you are, and how unapologetic you are. I just think it's just so inspiring, your work.
Well, I have to tell you, when I first met you at Yamashiro's and you sent me that beautiful message when you saw we were working together, and you know, you've got a lot going on. You've worked very hard. It's obvious to a veteran that this did not come to you because of the erect nipples. This came to you because you work very hard at your craft, at your brand, at your writing. And, you know, I'm going to show you a picture of me.
Yes.
When I was just a little bit younger than you.
Oh.
And now which camera should I hold it up to so they can see it? Okay, so this is me.
Oh my gosh.
This is me in 1993.
Wow.
When I quit my day job. This was my first big expensive promo picture when I quit my day job.
Wow.
And
those racks.
Comedy clubs used to call me and say, can you send another? Because people would break them and steal them out of the frames in the comedy clubs. Oh my God. The reason why I'm showing you this, love, I did 2-a-days. I lifted weights in the morning and ran at night. So I was literally 42, 27, 38, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So stunning.
Thank you. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because people got hung up on that. When my career went fast and I went to Montreal and things happened for me, it was all about, oh, she's like banging club owners.
Yes.
I only banged 1 club owner in my whole career. And he was actually my boyfriend. Like I dated him for a year, you know, but I know it was so challenging for me. And I would have hoped that 30 years later, it wouldn't be as challenging for you. But I suspect it is.
So hard. So challenging.
I suspect it is. So I got your back, girl.
Thank you. I mean, look at this. Oh my God. Can I have it?
You know what? I'll take a picture of it because that's like the last. I took it out of a frame to share it with you.
Why don't we just print one?
Scan it, yeah.
Scan it. Scan it one for me. Keep it. Yeah, scan one, email me so I can print out.
When I saw you at Yamashiro's, I said, She reminds me so much of a younger me that if I can give you like cosmic hacks and save you a bunch of grief and just give you like what's in my mind and what I went through trial and error, like you are going to soar. You're so brilliant. And you're, back in the day, authentic was new and rare, like the people be like, oh, you're so relatable. You're so honest. And it was, people had a shtick, like comedians had a shtick. Like they hid behind this facade. And what I love about you is that you don't in any way. And I love that.
Thank you.
I love you're unapologetically yourself on and off stage, as was I, as was I. And I like to think I did it to make it easier for people like you that have that gift, not to get it stifled or sideways or someone to tell you do it this way or that way. You have good representation.
Thank you.
You have people around you that are supporting it. And good. Kudos to you.
Thank you. I really appreciate the advice, and I can just. I really feel like we relate to each other so much. It's just when when you do Just for Laughs, when you do so well, people just think, oh yeah, you look like this. That's the only reason.
No. I saw your act. It's very smart. You have geopolitical references. You use them cleverly. Just like I say, when I met you, it was one thing. And then to watch you was another, and then the way we even reacted to each other.
We really get each other.
Yeah, I love when you said, we'll be like Britney Spears and Madonna.
I know, right?
Like, I love that. Yeah.
I wanted to actually play her video on her Instagram, the one on top on the left, because that was such a great.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah, I think we should watch it. This is so good.
Thank you. So here's the thing, pick a guy that's easygoing and one that you like, because you can't change them. I don't know if anybody's ever told you that, but they're going to stay the way you meet them for their whole life. And in fact, they might even get worse. And people get upset with me. They go, don't say that, Monique. And I'm going to say it 3 times for each one of my failed marriages, okay? You can't change a man, you can't change a man, you can't change a man. Why? Because they're in their simplest form. It's like bending a rock, okay? Element 119 on the elemental table, man. All right? I'm going to tell you some things. And the men are not upset. Look, he's applauding. This guy's happy. He's like, thank you. If you operate under the premise that men are simple and delusional and women are crazy and complicated, your life gets instantly good, okay?
I love that. It's so funny. And it's so self-deprecating. It's just sexy too. It's just like,
well, it's true.
I love it.
It's true. We're taught so many lies. There's a whole book called The Cinderella Syndrome.
Yeah.
Because women are taught, like, if you just find the right man, everything will go well. And so we're either searching for the right one, settling for the wrong one, or just putting up with whatever we ended up with. And I tell my nieces such a different narrative. I tell them, number one, if you really want to get a man, I go, you really, really, really want to get a man? And they go, yeah. I go, then don't. Like, get a life. Because having a life is so magnetic. When you're in your lane, doing your thing, loving your life, people are like, what's she doing over there? I want what she's having.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, you become so much more interesting to men.
Yeah.
Because you got it going on.
I really feel that way because I found my man literally when I wasn't looking for anyone.
Yeah.
I just decided that I am not ready to date anyone. I should invest all my time and my energy, learn how to love myself, invest in my career. And that's when I met the man that I have now that is everything to me. That I had no idea that I would meet someone I actually really like. I don't have to settle for anything. And I wasn't even looking for him.
But you're mirroring what you are on the inside. You said the magic phrase, I learned to love myself. I did the work.
It's so hard to love myself. How was your family? Was your parents tough?
Crazy.
You have a Latina mom, so she must be really tough.
Brutal.
They are like, they like the boys more. They baby the boys, right?
100%. She just now started liking me I'm going to say in the last decade, she started liking me. It took a minute.
There's hope for me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's good.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Doing well turns them on your side much faster. So the fact that you're doing so much better in your career earlier,
I think my mom likes the money.
That'll fast track.
She's like, you look fat. Nah, you look little chubby. When she count the money, she's always good. She likes the money.
So that'll fast track you to mom love.
Yes, she got her jade necklace. She's good. She's good for now. My mom is just. I mean, she loved me to death. She also want me to die every day. Yeah, like, I don't know. Her love is very strong.
No, I can so relate to you. I can so relate to you. My mom. My nieces call her abuelita, and she's become another human because when they become grandmas, I'm sure she probably treats Margot different than she treats you, right?
She thinks Margot is pretty. She goes, my granddaughter Margot has little tiny eyes, but those eyes are beautiful. I don't want her to change her little eyes unless there's a good technology to make it better. I said, it's good, Mom. But I'm happy you're telling me that she looks beautiful. That's a lot from her.
You've said so many nice things about me. First of all, you are naturally organically pretty. I'm looking right at your face.
Thank
you. It's a very pretty face. So let's just take that off the table because that's not even the important part. But yes, you tick all the boxes. You have, thick, pretty, straight hair and lovely eyes and blah, blah, blah. For whatever that means. But when you say, how was your family? I'm going to say some candid things because it's who we are. My dad was amazing. I had a wonderful dad. He was also, back in the day, they called it manic depressive. Now it would be called bipolar.
That's what I am. I'm bipolar.
Are you really?
Yeah.
No wonder I love you.
Oh my God.
I've been groomed my entire life to not only love bipolar people, but to take care of them. So
thank you.
I got you. If we tour together and you have a fit, they'll come get me. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
We also, if we tour together, we can probably share wardrobes. Because,
yeah. You're
we're
tiny,
glamorous.
but it might work. What size shoe?
7.
I'm an 8, but we're good. We're good.
She's smaller. She's 6.
Okay. But the thing is that I don't like labels. I'm very weird about labels. So this is what I told my dad, late in his life, and he found it very helpful. I said, when you're super creative and intelligent, which my father was, think of your brain as the earth. And the earth has seasons. So I refuse to label myself anything. I just say, hey, I'm going into a winter. That means, I'm going to bathe less. I'm going to eat pudding for dinner. My hair's going to get a little greasy. It's winter. I don't stigmatize it. I don't make it a deal. I don't flip out about it. It's just winter.
Yeah.
And then winter passes and spring comes. I think it's the fighting and the stigma and the name calling that makes it worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I just realized that I didn't do well on medication. It really changed me into a robot. So I stopped medication and try to help myself getting enough rest and actually understanding how I feel and respecting how I feel.
Amen.
And it goes away. It's just, I'm not sick. I'm just different.
Not.
Yes, I know how to love. I love very passionately. I would give everything I have when I love someone.
I feel that.
Something.
I barely know you and I feel your respect and love. It's lovely.
Thank you. Right, Ding? He's so annoyed by me. He's just like, focus. But I just felt like I wouldn't meet someone, and then I met my boyfriend that I would never imagine I would meet someone like that. He just is so different from me. He has a lot of love, heart of gold, and like a really traditional man. Now
Does
he
come from a good family? They supported
great
him?
family. His mother was wonderful. I met his mom. I went to his hometown to play, Ohio, Cleveland. So I met his whole family. He come from a big family. He has a twin brother, a younger brother, and then a little two twin two sisters.
But you know why he's drawn to you? Because really lovely, normal people from good families in the Midwest rarely change the grade point average of humanity. The people that change the world are the dinged up, jacked up wackos because we don't have a baseline of this can't be done or, you know what I mean? Like we don't have so I too am, a magnet for, my last boyfriend was much younger than me. And by the way, we texted this morning. We're very close. Much younger than me, from a lovely family and a trust fund baby. Like people thought I was his sugar mama. He has more money than me. Like his family, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But because of, you know, people like you and I have a fire that warms people. That if, you know, if they allow themselves to get close to it,
Yes.
It warms them. And some people, you know, they feel like, oh, I might get a little singed or lose an eyebrow, but hey, that's what makes it a horse race. You know?
Yes, I love that. I feel like I really hoped for finding love. I just really wish that, but I never I kind of give up because I felt love is not something I can pursue. It just either it's fate, you know, it's there, it's not there.
And that's the way girls are groomed, because they want us to settle.
Yes.
We're told that. Men are not taught those lessons. They're taught to go for exactly what they want, and they objectify women. The minute I meet a guy and he goes, I like curvy girls, or I like brunettes, or I'm a bust man, not a leg man. Done. No second conversation, because you've let me know that you have objectified me, that I fall into a category.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the only one I let slide is I like smart women. I let that one slide.
Yeah,
When
that's
they say
cool.
I like
That's
smart
cool.
women, then you let that one go. But that, you know, that being said, you put off a very strong vibe.
I am very intense. I feel like either people love me or they cannot stand me. I don't really have anyone just like
Middle
she's
ground.
okay. Yeah, right, Carolyn. I feel like we have a lot of strong response from people. Like we are lucky. A lot of people, we have great friends, but my energy just like a lot. She's also similar to me. She's so brilliant, and she's aggressive, smart, and she speak her mind. Also, she got in comedy, and she just move also very fast, because I've never seen anyone work as hard as my manager. Like she and I, when we met, she wasn't a manager, and I just signed my old manager, who was just kind of let me sit on the shelf, didn't really do anything.
No,
and
they got a horse trade.
Yeah.
In this town, you got a horse trade. You got to get in there. You got to.
Yeah. So we just do
Make
crazy
things
things.
happen.
People just laugh at us, and we want to. I told her I want to play the Apollo Theater. Everyone's
Have
laughing at
fun.
me, and she's like, "Let's do it." It was 2 years ago, and we did it. It was
Brilliant.
amazing turnout. We brought dumplings to the Apollo. We packed the house. There's dim sums in the Apollo for the first time. So
We'll go together, and you do dim sum, and I'll do arepas.
arepas.
Yeah,
I need
that's a
to learn some-
Venezuelan dish, but yeah,
I love. Yes, I love to learn some Spanish.
absolutely.
Yeah,
happy
I
to
just
teach you.
it's the people. It's the I feel like any great thing is done by the great people. I only see people, like I don't see what you've done before. I see what we are doing right now. I see the heart. I think that's
Exactly.
what when I left my old manager, and she was panicking trying to find me a manager, because she's like, I have to make sure I take care of you. Let's get you a manager. I'm like, no, I want you to manage me. She goes, but I'm not a manager. I said, but you want to be a manager. You've been the manager I want this whole time. She goes, oh my God. Okay, let's do this.
The world we live in now, anyway, nobody's exclusive to anyone, because it's all social media. I mean, obviously, you guys may have a contract or whatever, but it's a hip pocket situation.
Yeah.
If I have an opportunity, obviously, I already reached out directly to her and said, hey, are you interested in this show? I think you'd be great. You know, the world we live in.
Yes.
I had a guy reach out to me from Romania who said, your comedy would go over great. Are you interested in doing a European tour? We'll collab. I'm talking to him tomorrow.
Amazing.
And I said, look, I've got a couple of ship dates. Celebrity treats me very well. I don't need to advertise for them, but they really do. And they have a new head of entertainment who gets it, so he treats me very exclusively and special. So I'll be in Barcelona and Amsterdam. And I told this guy, hey, look, why don't we just do like 4 or 5 dates when I get off the ship, see how we work? That's the world we live in now.
Yeah.
People don't do, I own you for 2 years and we're on the road for 54. Again, going back to being me, you know, I jokingly tell my nieces, I wish I would have had a me when I was a you. I have the same attorney that I have had since I was a nobody from nowhere. He was King Holmes Paterno and Berliner. Like, this guy works with Dr. Dre, and he doesn't know, he's not that guy. Like, he called me one time and said, is Train a pretty big band? Like, because he's not that guy, you know? But he saw me, he believed in me, he called me and said, I would like to work with you. And he has been my only representation,
Never changed.
seriously, that has not changed since 2003. I've had the same guy, and he's negotiated $1 million radio contract. I did Morning Drive. I mean, $1 million radio contracts, and I had a development deal with Dick Wolf. I had a book deal with Louise Hay. he's done all of it for me.
I love that. I feel like the people you actually love as your friend, to work with them for a lifetime is a treat. I cannot imagine. I mean, I cannot even wait for me and Carolyn after 5 years, 6 years, and she got a new baby, and mine are like babysitting hers, and we're on the road together.
That's how
She'll
it
be
works.
laughing about how I cried when like I think my boyfriend is emotionally unavailable. I was freaking out during Halloween.
He's a white guy from the Midwest.
Yeah,
you're
he's
being
very
redundant.
He's very stoic, so he's
that's
very,
like saying lesbian folk singer. Like,
yes,
you're repeating yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just imagine that day is like you work with the people you love. It's not really working. It's just creating and playing.
That's
like,
what I say.
We're kids again.
I say, like, when people go, "Oh, Jeffrey's your lawyer." I go, "No, he's my dear friend who went to law school."
Yes. Yes.
Like, I don't have, like, my money manager is my dear friend who knows what to do to protect me. You know,
I love that. We just got our business manager, and she is just so fantastic. She's a Korean lesbian.
Oh,
she's like boom, 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 boom.
Oh, that's a tough individual. That's a description right there.
She goes, I know you guys don't want to come to the office, but I got a sugarfish downstairs. So are you coming or not? We were like, yes, we were coming.
Oh, I'll go.
Sugarfish, yeah.
Where is she on Beverly?
She's in New York.
Oh, because I just stayed at the Sugarfish on Beverly. It's like, I didn't see any offices.
Yes.
You guys want to talk about your past weekend?
I want to.
You first.
Okay.
Because I got stories.
Oh my God. So we were supposed to leave, but we left 20 minutes late. My boyfriend, his job is trying to keep me on track. But when I'm on stage, I lose everything. I forgot the time. I couldn't remember time. When I'm on stage, I don't stop. So he has to, personally, he has to stand there, flash my eyes. I got off stage, bitch. We're going to miss a flight.
Yeah.
I got off stage and we had to take some photos here because they just got the 7
Is that Johnny? Is that
yeah,
Johnny
that's
Bus?
Johnny.
I love Johnny.
He's the sweetest.
Yeah, we go way back.
Residency, but it's cute.
He's delightful.
Yes, Joseph is cute, the photographer guy.
So Wilmington was fine though. You ended up selling out.
Yes, we sold out of Wilmington, and the cute thing is that we found out that Camille Nagiani is filming a movie there, and he wanted to run some materials, so he did a guest spot on my early shows. My manager has been disgusted by my nails, so I haven't got my nails done since Tokyo.
I'm with you.
I've
been so busy.
Not Tokyo, Toronto. Yeah.
I've been so busy.
November.
Yeah.
Was the last time I got my nails done.
I need a mani-pedi bad.
Me too. And finally, one of my fan in where was it? Zane. Orlando. He owns a nail salon. A white guy and a Vietnamese guy owns a nail salon. So they said, well, can we just offer to pay for your nails to get it done? Because they just look at you, just like, can you just go? I'm like, as long as it's free, I'll do whatever. I want a happy ending too, you know, whatever.
You go.
I went there and I got my nails done, and then I started picking my nails because I felt like it was painted. I just started to pick my nails, so I ripped everything off. I have one left.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I can do like buff and light colors, but I'm a little bit OCD, so once they chip, I can't stand it.
Yes, I couldn't handle it. I just stopped picking them.
Yeah,
I should do better, but my nails is not working. And Wilmington was great. We were able to stay right next by the old World War II battleship, right? A view of the battleship. I think Zing have photos of the battleship. It is so beautiful. And I was walking there and get some ice cream. We had some ice cream because because of my bipolar problem, whenever I get into work mode, I don't come out from it. I'll just be working with no food, no drink for 20 hours. So it's very healthy for my boyfriend to actually take care of me personally because we are doing pretty well with no medication. I don't have a lot of episode anymore. I'm just because he's trying to get me to sleep. After the show, he'll make sure I get to sleep. I don't stay because we have the high, right?
Yeah,
you just keep going, either
but
work
that's
or
just adrenaline. That would happen to anybody.
Yes.
Like when I play Vegas, sometimes I'll just drive home because I figure I'm going to be awake anyway. I might as well get to my own bed.
Yes, your own bed beats everything.
Amen.
Yes. So it was fun. Wilmington was beautiful. We loved the club. That Crow is the name is pretty crazy. That Crow, but we loved it. And then we just that's a chicken and waffle.
Where did you eat that? Was that in Florida?
Then was it in Gainesville?
That looks very Gainesville.
Oh, we did a radio show. It was fun in Tampa. That's at Calta. Is they were so sweet. Those guys like is in his this number one radio show in Tampa, and is in his garage. And they are giving major Florida daddies. I feel like I'll be safe. You know, if that's the end of the world, I'll massage their feet. They'll keep me alive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those daddies are gonna
those
keep me
two
alive.
guys would definitely take care of you.
Yeah.
Especially that one. He looks like he's got a lot of food squirreled away.
I think
somewhere in
he
the
opened.
garage.
Yeah, I know.
He's
I know.
got canned goods for days.
I
He's
know
got that
canned
look.
goods. I can feel canned
He's
goods.
got the canned good look. Yeah.
Yes. This give you the white Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know what's up.
Did they tell you about the chicken and waffle place?
They didn't tell me,
Find it.
but I told them I'm craving fried chicken.
So are you? You're even more ethnic now than you were before.
Yes, I love soul food. Yes, I do. I love soul food.
Yeah.
After Wilmington, we went to Austin, Texas, to our love nest for 24 hours.
You have a love nest in Austin?
Yes. Do we have a love nest?
Nice. Oh, Panda had something to say about
Yeah,
the love
it's
nest.
it's a really beautiful apartment. It's a corner unit. Has a view of downtown Austin, Texas. Whenever I go there, my boyfriend basically just wrap me up like a burrito. I'll just lay on the couch,
Nice.
and then he'll get me green juice and breakfast. He'll either make it or get from his favorite restaurant.
Does he have like an older uncle?
You do, right?
Do you have like an
Do you have-
uncle
you ha-
or?
You have a cool uncle.
Yeah,
See, the
no,
good one, all married or gay.
Yeah, I don't go that route.
Yes. Then he would get me lunch and dinner, and I just lay there. I'm lazy. I lay there in my pajamas. Really don't change. Just lay there, and he'll feed me, and we'll binge watch our favorite shows.
That
We'll
sounds very love nesty.
Now we're at the West Wing. I'm an old-fashioned girl. I like old-fashioned stuff. I'm watching the West Wing.
very good.
It's good. I learned.
Good taste.
Right? I learned from. I mean, Aaron Sorkin. The writing.
Yeah.
The writing is
He's
phenomenal.
amazing. Aaron
Every line is gold.
I just saw his. He did the stage show of To Kill a Mockingbird, and it was at the Pantages, and I went and saw it. It's fantastic.
You are so classy. Yes, you're so classy.
Thank
I
you.
love that we have same taste. So
we can go to the theater together.
Oh,
I want to
yes,
see
for
Harry
sure.
Potter and the Cursed Child. It's across the street.
I love that.
We don't even have to pay for parking.
I love this. We can walk there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Austin was what needed. He was like, you are not doing a set tonight, right? I'm like,
Do you do sets in Austin?
I do it a lot, but for that special day, it's just we have 24 hours. We landed on Sunday.
No, you got to do
Monday
the,
we are leaving. I'm just
the
like, let's
burrito
just-
rub down.
Yeah, let me just lay down so for my brain to regenerate.
Yeah.
So we just
The BRD, like
we
I
did
think
not
we
leave
should,
his apartment. I
we
think.
should have initials for that.
BRD.
The BRD, the burrito rub down. Now we know what's going on when I
They-
go like,
It's called BRD.
yeah,
The
when I
burrito
say,
rub down.
I'll say I want to have a chat, and they'll say she's not available. She's getting the BRD, and I know you'll call me back when
Yeah.
you're available.
BRD is when I lay on his bed, he'll wrap me up like a burrito with his blanket.
The burrito rub
and just
down.
start feeding me green juice and food, fried chicken,
I love it.
sandwiches, and sushi. I mean, it was just I don't think. That's when I got my mind. Don't think. I don't go anywhere. I'm just laying there, and he will have all of the air. What do you call it? Like make the air moist.
Oh, the air purifier.
Blowing on my face so I can get some facial like
It's
moisture.
sponsored by an air purifier.
Air purifier is we live for air purifier.
Very important.
Yeah.
Monique knew all about Year of the Snake.
She's very
Oh,
cultured.
Ring.
She got her snake
I wore it
ring,
for you. I wore the
python.
snake
I
shirt
love
'cause
that. It's
this-
good luck.
And numerology, a friend of mine's a numerologist, and she told me personally that I'm a 5 going into a 5, but 2025 is a year of completion and things happening.
Hmm
And I feel like that's already started.
I can feel it.
Yeah, it's going
Yes.
to be an amazing year.
Yeah, it's just amazing for me to meet someone I really are inspired by, and
Thank
when you meet them in person, they are just as amazing as you can even imagine. It's just great.
Thank you. That means a lot to
Yeah,
me.
I know your work
because-
before I met you, and I just so happy that we got to meet, and I was able to introduce myself. I know it was dark and noisy because we were in the showroom, but I
Right.
was so happy I was able to talk to you.
I think we're going to, and I'm not just saying I think, I've been listening to a podcast called The Telepathy Tapes,
Mhm.
which is about connection and
Mhm.
energy. It's much, much more than that. I'm giving you the like nothing.
Hmm
That being said, it didn't teach me anything I didn't know. It confirmed things that I've always known. I have a voice. That's why when you talk about being bipolar, I'm sure people would think I was crazy, but so was Joan of Arc, and she ended the 100-Year War. Like, she heard voices. The voices told her what to do. You know, she died at 19, and we're still talking about her over 400 years later. So I'm all about team crazy. I'm all about
crazy
the
is
voice.
Good. Yes.
I'm all about being, you know, the other kind of person, whatever that means, you know? So that being said, when you sent me the message, I got I call it getting a hit. When I get a hit on something like, oh, this is cool. And then I met you. And now even just talking to you, I get like flashes, like when I saw like the end of Chicago, like it's a download. It's not the voice says you and Jiaoying are going to do great things. It doesn't work that way. It's a vibration.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you, I barely knew you, and I recommended you for this show. And I mean, the show could happen. There was big people talking about it. But what I said to him, I said, we're going to do arenas, because where do you have a television show where the two people on the show are competent, confident, and able to actually do that?
Yep.
And I think that between our messaging, my demographic being young women and you being a young woman, I think the messaging, the energy, the being in the zeitgeist, it's an unstoppable force.
It is. It is. I feel that way because I am drawn to your comedy and your message, because I know it's from a place of love, but you were able to do it. That's just so self-deprecating, but at the same time so confident. It's just it's sexy.
Thank you. It's a razor's edge. It's a razor's edge, and you walk the same razor's edge, which is self-deprecating. Isn't a put down. It's an acknowledgement. Like, I have no shame in my game.
Yes.
I say it. It's better to be divorced than plotting someone's death in their sleep.
Yes.
I have no shame in my game. That being said, I can acknowledge, hey, these were my missteps. Don't make them. Like, to me, I'm not telling people how to live or what to do. I'm handing them the treasure map. Like, this is where I went, and now I'm gold. Like, because I can tell you, I say my age, as you know, on stage. I don't care. I'm 62 and a half. Don't care. And when people say, you look great, my response is, you should see me naked. I look amazing naked.
I love this.
I mean, I have a little hail damage, but not a lot. And I tell young women, at my age, I've never been happier, fitter, more stable, more certain that the best is ahead, that my happiest days, that my sexiest moments, that it's now is amazing, and it's just getting better.
I love that. Same with Demi Moore.
Yeah. Oh,
she's 60. She's like you.
We're
She's
the same
looking
age.
the best.
We're the same age.
And she's just finally getting the acknowledgement, because she I feel she's so pretty. I feel like she deserved an Oscar when she was doing Ghosts. She did.
Amen.
She really did. She was just amazing. But I mean, because of how she looked.
The Academy. She was in Bruce Willis's shadow. You know what I mean? Like, it was a different time.
Yes.
I just watched her on Landman. She is fabulous. And she's older than John Hamm, and they make a very nice married couple. They play a married couple. And she's going toe-to-toe with him in the looks department.
Yeah, she's looking. Oh, my God. That's Indecent Proposal? No.
Landman.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, she's looking. Yeah, it's a Taylor Sheridan show. Look at her and John Hamm. Look at her.
Oh, wow.
Gorgeous.
So stunning.
Yeah.
So stunning.
Yeah, the best is ahead. The best, it's not just, it's imminent.
I love that. I love that.
It's imminent. It's not just ahead, it's imminent.
The female energy, you know, I just feel like I'm just feel so lucky. This year I can feel all I wanted to have is happening now, and I'm just so grateful for everything I have.
Splash around in it.
Yeah,
you know
I really
I mean? Splash around in the joy.
I'm just too tough on myself, and I never take a moment to acknowledge the good things in life. And I think I should be more grateful. Be more gratitude is gonna keep good things.
I'm gonna tell you something that I wish I would have had of me when I was a you. And Zayn is adorable. This is not a ding on Zayn at all. However, The Matrix was a documentary. It wasn't a movie. It was a documentary. Give yourself credit for creating what's going on around you. We are not cameras taking in the world and memorializing and taking pictures. And we are projectors. You have this life because you are projecting it. You're teaching the universe how to treat you. Zayn doesn't exist. You manifested him.
I did.
Because of what you believed about yourself and what you should have.
Yeah.
So give yourself congratulations
Thank
that
you.
you are loving your movie. You are
Thank
making
you.
a great movie.
I think I am.
You
I
are.
think, yeah. So Carolyn, we manifested, right, to meet a good guy.
Yeah.
It's hard for us.
Yeah,
I
a lot
mean,
of duds.
a lot of people try to come over and love bomb me, but we were able to save the best for the last.
Good for you. And
Yes.
enjoy, splash around. You know, I haven't had a person in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time I had sex with a guy was so good, the bar was so high
Mm-hmm.
that I say that women will rather live on the memory of a good time than
Yes.
sully it with a bad one.
Yes,
Like,
for sure.
Like I will wait because that was
Yeah.
so delicious and it
Yes.
lasted me so long.
Yeah, we are poets, you know.
Yeah.
Our brain turns us on.
Yeah, exactly. So I know that whatever's next is going to be amazing.
I love that. And that's what we manifest the things that. Oh yes, actually, I want to talk about you opening for gay, Fluffy at the
Gabriel.
Footprint Center.
Well, it goes back to something really amazing. And
He's eating my crotch right now.
Oh, it's okay. I think
Zing,
maybe
is that okay?
did you spill something weird in your
He's
lap?
licking my crotch right
He's
now.
not jealous.
Okay. All right.
Okay, cool.
We're all good. We're all good.
Yeah.
So here's what happened, which I absolutely love. A friend of mine, she said, Monique, what do you want? And I said, and I got very clear very fast because I have a wonderful career. I'm like a comics comic. I'm respected. I have a great, I love life. But I said, I'm ready for big. I'm ready for bigger. And she said, what is that? I go, arenas. I want arenas. Like there's no reason that I can't be anywhere the boys are. Anywhere, I'm not dinging on the boys. I'm just saying there hasn't really been a female arena tour. You have
Not
residencies.
really. Not really.
No.
Who
Chelsea's
is?
had a good career. I'm not saying that there haven't been amazing women that have done wonderful things. I'm not taking away from the girls. I'm all about the girls. But there has not been a girl arena tour.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, you know what? That's what I want to manifest. So I have a girlfriend. She's super into woo-woo. I had lunch with her the day that I was going to see the whole Fire Aid LA. I bought tickets to Fire Aid. Cost me a fortune. I went by myself. And my girlfriend, Suzanne, who's really got it going on in the woo-woo department. She's the one who told me to listen to the telepathy tapes. At lunch, she's like, Monique, when you're there, enjoy the music, enjoy the bands. Picture yourself on that stage. Just picture it. Picture it. And I kept doing that because I believe in that stuff. And I'm thinking, Billy Crystal's up there, comic. Who closed out the show? Jimmy Kimmel, comic, male comic. And so I'm thinking, all right. So I was like thinking it. And then the most wonderful thing happened. I got 2 Saturdays ago. I got a message request.
Move the mic up just a bit.
Yes, sorry. I got a message request from Fluffy Guy. And it was a beautiful, heartfelt, hey, I'm sitting here with Luz Dos Passos. We're talking about you. I realize it's been probably over 10 years since I've seen you. It's been way longer than that. Would you like to do some dates? Now, what I love about Gabriel, he's always been incredibly polite. He's a polite man. He was a polite young man. And I love that he didn't say open for me, like nothing demeaning, respect. He's like, would you like to do some dates? I said, yes. So within a month, less than a month of Fire Aid, I was at the Footprint Arena in front of, 12 to 14,000 people. I don't know the final count because he said they actually had to expand the auditorium, more people. And I had a fabulous set. I crushed it. He said it himself. He said, you had a great set. And to be in front of that many people and demolish, when I hit a punchline, it didn't sound like laughter. It was a roar. And it was so beautiful. And I said that I want more. I told the universe, yes, please. Thank you. Can I have more? I was like Oliver and Oliver Twist. Like, can I have more gruel? I would like more. And as I sit here, I think, okay, fair enough. Maybe a woman can't make an arena tour happen yet. That's okay. I get that. But I don't think anybody could stop the two of us.
No, nobody can stop us.
No.
Yeah, I am one of the most ambitious person I know.
Me too. I just hide it well.
Yeah, me too. I hide it well because I don't want to sound crazy because I'm already crazy. So like that's.
Well, I just told you I hear voices and manifest things. So I
yes,
think
I would totally. I have a feeling. I'll just go after it, and I had a very strong feeling.
Well, we'll share that vision now.
yeah,
I'm going to share
definitely.
that vision because that's what I was saying. The end of
arenas.
Chicago. I was picturing you and me really enjoying, like not just performing and making a bunch of money. Okay, that's great, but that's not. I'm going to tell you something, and I haven't talked about it on camera. I lost my brother in 2021, July of 21. We were very close.
I'm sorry.
And my sort of joke was, my brother died and went to heaven so he could be my agent because he couldn't do it from here. And I think part of it is because I just let go. Like, I love money and I want as much of it as I can get my hands on because I know I'll do good things with it. I know where my heart is. I know what I'll do. That being said, to me, it's all about the experience of connection and love. And I always say, I was always like this, but now I say I'm the world's oldest Gen Zer. And I think that's why the young girls, I resonate with them. I'm connected to everything, but I'm attached to nothing. Like, I've made millions of dollars. I've never bought a house. I've never paid off a car. I shop in thrift stores. I just don't act like when you say you're crazy, like, imagine being like this 35 years ago. Like, I've never been what anybody expected me, most certainly my mom, to be. Like, to me, there's no prize for unhappiness. If I'm in a marriage and I see it's going south and it's not going to get better, I filed for divorce. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. There's no prize for unhappiness.
That's so true.
There is no prize for sticking it out. You know, I get it. If children are involved, I didn't have that. In fact, I only married my 3rd husband because I so desperately wanted a child and the clock was ticking. And I was giving myself shots in the leg. And then I realized, why am I doing this? I don't want to be with this person. I'll be tied to them forever. You know, it's in God's hands. I stopped giving myself shots. I got back on the pill and I navigated my way out of that. And everything happens as it should, because now I have 3 nieces and I have millions of young girls that I could potentially participate in their lives, even indirectly.
Yes, you inspire them to live the best life.
That's what I want to do.
Yes, and the thing I regret in my life are 2 things that I did is because I was influenced by men who I saw that love me, and I want to do that to make them happy. But that's not something I want to do for myself. And I realized that the thing I regret the most in my life are 2 things I did. Just like when I was pregnant and my fiance didn't want the baby, so he convinced me to get off it. I mean, I took a pill. I'm not proud of it, but I wanted to keep the baby because I know I can take care of it, but I didn't want to disappoint him. I mean, it was early on. I took a pill.
No, I get it. I know the morning after pill. And you know what?
It was actually maybe a few months.
But how brave of you, number one, to say that on camera. That's wonderful. That'll be so freeing
I
for
don't
so
judge
many.
anyone who wants an abortion, but the problem is I did not want one.
That's the difference, right? So how brave of you, and how much shame are you breaking, the curse of shame on other people by sharing and being honest about that. So kudos to you.
Yeah. And the second thing I did, I regret the most, is my ex-husband was basically keep brainwashing me and trying to convince me that my face, we were doing a show in China. My face is too big. My jawline is too strong. My muscles are too strong. So I did a lot of, I removed this part of the chewing muscle, the buccal fat inside, and then shaved the angles of my jaw a little bit to make it weaker. And that what I regret the most is whenever I see myself in the mirror. Now I'm a strong older woman. When I was younger, I remembered how beautiful I was. I was always so beautiful, and
he's probably jealous, but you're still beautiful.
I never appreciated how beautiful I was when I was younger, and now I'm older. I learned to love myself.
I had no idea who this girl was. If I look like this now with my experience and my brains, I would be running the country by remote control.
I know.
Wow. You know what I mean?
I know.
But we don't know.
Yeah.
And we're not taught to know.
Yeah.
See, that's what I want to change. That's what I want to change. I want to use humor and stories and things like, we didn't have podcasting when I started comedy. The ability to talk about things that could potentially change the trajectory of another woman's life. How wonderful.
Yeah, I love that. And sometimes I will meet some of young fans, like the boys or little girls, the Chinese. They come there, like, my name is Lu Tong. It was Lennon, but I changed it into my Chinese name because of you. You made me feel less embarrassed about the Chinese name. It made me so happy. It made
Of
me
course.
feel happy because our names, people hate the Chinese names. They hate our names, make fun of it all the time, like a Bing Bing Ling Ling. They think it's stupid. But Jiaoying is my name. I was called Joy. I was called Catherine. Then I found out there's an ugly girl whose name was also Joy. I was like, no, I can't do that. I just have my name.
It's a great name.
Yes, it's hard to say, but it really inspired me. Oh, we have more things coming up, right? Like the news. So we have the news that we are gonna read it, and we are gonna decide if it's newsworthy or just dumpster fire.
Okay, fair enough.
And Monique has experience as a radio host, so she's very. I feel like you're very.
Oh yeah, I'll
for this.
KFI.
All right, guys, we're going to page 6 cold. Let's see what pops up.
Woohoo!
All right, any interest here? No. Let's.
But look at this is exactly what we're talking about. Giselle Bundchen, rich, beautiful, powerful.
Yeah.
And she says she lived in somebody's shadow.
I love that.
She lived in somebody's
Yes.
shadow.
So
It's just a yes,
Amen.
newsworthy. So,
So she feels freer since she began dating Joaquim Valente,
that's her.
who she has a baby with.
That's her Pilates instructor.
Yeah,
Pilates
what is it,
instructor.
Pickleball, something? I don't know.
Pickleball.
They're doing white things.
You mean what I refer to as old people tennis?
I can't get behind pickleball, but unless they want to pay us.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, all right. I mean, I guess this isn't really news, but it's a nice message.
It is a lovely. Good for
Yes.
her.
I feel like I lived in Tom Brady's shadow.
Great. Good for you, Giselle.
That's
Yeah,
what we say.
Giselle, good for you.
Thumbs up.
Yes, Wendy Williams taken by ambulance after begging paparazzi for help from assisted living prison. Oh no, let's see.
Okay, here, I put the sound. I don't know if we need the sound or not, but you all heard about this, how she's like.
Oh, it's been a long time. This
Ah.
happened during COVID.
But isn't she okay now? Like, well, she doesn't look great, but didn't she stop the alcohol and like she's been okay? And
What was the problem? Is that the drugs or alcohol?
It could be a combo.
combination.
And you want me to tell you? I
Yeah.
think a part of it's metaphysical. Like her husband it came out that her husband had a long-term affair. And oddly enough, she started to really unravel after that declaration,
Oh,
which people tend to leave out of the story.
so TMZ might have saved her life here.
what happened?
So cops were called. Sorry, read this sentence.
Wendy Williams were taken away from her assisted living home by ambulance Monday after she dropped a note to paparazzi begging them to help her. Cops were called to a wellness center. Wendy Williams, her fifth-story room at a New York City assisted living facility.
She's been there for
Handwritten-
years.
Oh no, she handwritten said help Wendy. Wants it.
So like the people in the facility weren't helping her, and she had to communicate to the paparazzi through notes. I just don't understand.
Well, here, I mean,
Oh,
we don't
okay.
have the whole story ahead of us, but this is what I know in the
When did you move
background.
the dog away?
What-
Can you help? Because he just ate my button.
Oh Jesus.
Is he going to be all right?
He'll be
That
fine.
is a dumpster fire.
But the upshot of this situation is that she started to be erratic on set, and she had some health issues,
Uh-huh.
and et cetera, et cetera. They eventually replaced her with Sherry Shepard, who I knew years ago but lost touch with. And you know, I'm a big believer in health issues are kicked off a lot of times by things that have nothing to do with germs. So I don't know what her drug and alcohol situation was before the revelation of the husband having a long-term affair.
Long-term affair is
That's
brutal.
a big, yeah, because
I
it's different if like you like bang some chick on, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
But like this center, whatever it's called, where she was, like, that can't be a good look for them.
No.
Someone outside has to come rescue somebody who's in a facility.
Well, I'm sure there's so much more to it other than the fact that you have to ask to be reevaluated. Like sometimes when you get put in a place like this, if nobody's advocating for you, I just want you to know, Jiaoying, if anything ever happens, I'll advocate. Like I will fight like hell
Thank
to
you.
make sure that you're always safe and heard.
Thank you.
Because I think like, see, she set to be reevaluated, but you know, like, are they gonna evaluate you and say, "Oh, you're doing much better"? And if so, who are they gonna release you to? Do you have family? Who's your next of kin? Like, there's a lot going on with just turning somebody loose from a center.
And I think she's under a conservatorship.
a guardianship.
So she was trapped with elderly patients who are not her cup of tea, okay?
But they're saying she has $15 to her name. She's made millions and millions.
Oh my gosh.
How does that even happen? Like let's find. I'm just curious now. Who's the conservatorship? Is it her ex-husband that she's not divorced from totally? Like, who's in charge of keeping her in there? They might have an agenda.
Who is owning her life?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it says her niece Alex was also involved in the chat, claiming. So her niece is on her side. I guess it's her immediate family, maybe, that are keeping her in there. I don't know. Anyway, this is newsworthy. Let's keep up with it as.
I think it's important because
multiple appearances in Florida. She went to Florida.
She was clearly being held against her will.
She was a very powerful woman. Like she did morning drive radio before she got the show.
Wow.
I think this is dumpster fire. What do you guys think?
Okay, Kylie Jenner can't keep her hands off Timothy Chalamet. You have to hold the baby with 2 hands when you're breastfeeding. Yeah, she should. She should keep her hands on the baby. See, she has to hold that chain. Oh my gosh,
he is incredibly talented.
Oh,
I think she is punching way above her weight class, but enjoy it.
Enjoy it while you can.
Enjoy it while, yeah.
Wow, the lip is not dissolving anytime soon. She'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, look,
she's
great.
famous. He's talented. Yeah,
he's great. I saw him in the French Dispatch. He's great.
I think he's like the new Johnny Depp, Brad Pitt.
He could be.
Yeah, he definitely is.
He might even go DiCaprio. Like he's very talented.
Very talented.
But don't you think she could squash him with her ass cheeks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yes.
Not our problem. That's probably what they're into.
Yeah, whatever make him happy.
He's a young man. It doesn't take gypsy blood.
That's Kanye's wife strips down to bra and a thong and protective pads in racy roller skating look.
I think she doesn't have another look. I think that's her look.
Yeah, she doesn't have a backbone. She
30?
I mean, when she was naked at the red carpet, I mean, I would be naked if I look like that. It's fine. She was just naked.
So what, right?
See-through. I mean, her body was so great. People talk shit about her. I'm like, that's a good bod, girl.
No, she looks good.
Yeah.
You can't argue that part. She looks good. That part.
Are they not getting divorced anymore?
I don't think they are.
Who knows?
I mean.
But let's say dumpster fire because Kanye's not helping the Jews right now. And so.
No, I mean, I cannot stand Kanye. Kanye is, he needs help.
That's a very nice way of putting it.
He needs help. Yes. He really do. I mean, if I was Kanye, I would just choose to die now. I'll be a legend forever. Like he's traumatized by something, but there's no other way.
You think he was at a Diddy party and we just don't know what happened?
That could be.
I think a lot of people hold Diddy trauma, and it's gonna start to come out.
I think so. It's like Epstein.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of powerful people are involved. Okay.
One more. This is news.
Only because he's George Clooney.
Yeah, only because he's George Clooney.
If it was anybody else, and by the way, whatever dye he used, he should get. He's gonna say it's for a movie.
Yeah.
See it. Where are the pictures? It's gray. Isn't that what his hair always is?
I think it's pretty white.
I mean,
he might have added some tint to it, but here's the bottom. He's George Clooney.
Yeah, he can do it. He can shave his head. It's still hot.
For sure.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
This is a slow news day. I would say.
Slow news day.
Good. I'm more excited about talking to you. We don't need to.
Yeah, we talked. We got sympathy for Wendy. Wendy's doing well,
and we'll follow up.
Yeah, Kanye needs help.
Yes, desperately. Now he needs medication.
Yeah, he really do. He's to a point that he doesn't. Is a loose cannon.
He's not responding.
It's a loose cannon.
Yeah.
Kanye. I mean, he was so genius though. His music back then, before he was.
Well, I saw a comedian about 15 years ago that said something brilliant. He said, if you think of Kanye as a crazy person who once in a while comes out with a hit song, like if you change the paradigm, don't think of him as a musician. Think of him as a lunatic that once in a while comes out with an unbelievable song or album, then you're good. But if you have that expectation of him, then you're not going to be good.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really fun.
Yeah, I don't get when somebody show me who they are. I don't get shocked by the new things they say. I'm like, yeah, that sounds something is come out from his mouth. Yeah, it's awful what he's saying. Really, I can't.
It is. It's reprehensible.
Ugh. I am a supplement teacher for Carolyn's Duolingo classes. I try to make it fun and funny for her to learn, so she can be more motivated. That's her doggy.
Oh, and I have to screen record this. Sorry, just to say we're very high tech.
No, I love it.
Okay, we're screen recording it.
You guys are light years ahead of me.
Okay, I think we're going. Okay, cool. So let me go into Duolingo. I haven't been on in a bit, so they might be mad at me.
They are very aggressive. They text you every day. They call you. They DM you. I mean, that's the boyfriend we need. Duolingo is.
Yeah.
One day you don't show up, it's concerned.
So we are still on basic food and drink.
That's not
Okay.
bad. Food, drink is important.
It's incredibly important.
Yeah.
Let's do section 2, actually.
Cool. Let's go.
This is fun.
Okay. Select the correct translation. So the bear says library. The first one is 图书馆. Second one is 咖啡馆. Third one is 打篮球. So I mean, currently you can before you choose the first one. I won't tell you. It's 图书馆 means library. Second one is 咖啡馆 means like a cafeteria. The third one is 打篮球 means playing basketball. In Chinese, we don't say play, we say 打 means beat. So like it's very interesting. You beat the basketball.
I like.
Okay, well, you gave it away.
I give it away. 图书馆. Can you say it?
图书馆.
图书馆.
Oh my god, perfect. 图书馆. Second one, 咖啡馆.
咖啡馆.
Oh my god, she's like AI generated super brain.
I'm excited.
打篮球.
So you say it.
打篮球.
打篮球.
Perfect. Playing basketball. Yeah, that's the library.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be winning it because I'll be doing it for you.
图书馆.
I love
图
it.
书馆.
图书馆.
Okay, so what can we say with Monique about a library that would make us remember that that's the word?
Yes, 图.
图书馆. That sounds like a lot of syllables to just say library.
Okay. Two means if you see the character, there's like a frame inside. There's dong, so two means picture.
Okay.
书 is 书 means books, picture and books. So if you look at the character, like
Okay.
look like a bookshelves. The last
Okay.
one is guan, is like look like a house with a frame of building.
So it could be like a Southerner saying, "I'm going to the library."
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm
that's how they
going.
would say it in Alabama.
Yes, I'm guan. Yeah,
I'm-
图书馆.
I'm going to the library.
Yes, so 图书馆.
图书馆.
Now, why doesn't Duolingo teach us the alphabet first?
It just you're gonna lose interest when you start writing that because it's just like it's
a lot.
It's a lot, and every word have like 20 meanings.
But this last letter here, right?
It's the same. 馆.
That will always be referring to something that's like a building or a house.
Yes. Because if you look at how it look like, because Chinese
Looks like a little
characters
building.
based on the we draw picture on an oracle on the turtle's back, so it look like a building, like you see.
It looks like a lopsided, like a building that's gonna maybe collapse.
Yes,
Okay. Well,
Let's hope not.
that's
nice.
你们想吃中国菜还是韩国菜？
你们想吃中国菜还是韩国菜？你们 means you guys. 你们
你们.
你 means you, so 你们 is a group of you. You
你
guys.
们,
你
you
们
guys.
想吃 want to eat. 想 means want or miss. 想吃 means eat. 吃
吃
means eat.
Sh-
Yeah.
Like we have r in
Yeah,
Spanish.
sh-
So
yeah.
you got sh.
Yeah, 中国菜 is Chinese dish. 中国 is Chinese.
Okay, so say it slow.
中国菜
中国菜.
中国菜中国
中国
菜
Thai.
Yeah, 中国菜
中国Thai.
还是 means or 还是 means or 韩国菜 means Korean dish 韩国
韩国
Yes, 韩国菜 means Korean dish
韩国 Thai.
Yes.
Korean dish.
So now we are gonna say you like
so. Are they saying would Kevin like to eat Chinese or American?
yes, would Kevin
Kevin like to eat Chinese or
would Kevin
Korean?
likes to eat Chinese food or Korean food?
Yeah, Chinese or Korean, yeah.
Chinese food or Korean food.
图书馆.
into
He's
图书
going to
馆
the library.
You know.
These other words.
No.
There. That's a trick.
Oh, actually, would you like not Kevin? Would you? Let's
Oh,
with Kevin.
who else, Kevin?
I don't know. They're trying to confuse you.
Okay.
Would you?
Would-
Duolingo.
Yeah, would you
Oh,
like to eat
they're trying
Chinese
to be
food or
tricky.
Korean food?
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, say it slow.
你们
你们,
想吃
you guys. 你们
想吃
想吃
want to eat. Yeah, 中国菜
中国菜
还是
还是
韩国菜
韩国菜?
Perfect.
All right, I got it.
Let's
This
check.
is going to be fun.
Let's check.
But why is this what they're teaching? I guess this is just.
It's just conversational. You don't need
Yeah.
the foundation.
Yeah, they don't give you the foundation.
But
Cause
there's no spaces in between the Chinese letters or words.
No.
Just all one.
It's like
Which is
that in
right.
German too.
Yeah.
They string it all together.
Yeah.
Like they call submarines a U-boat because it's like underwater. It means underwater boat.
Underwater.
So
Yeah.
how many letters are there, or is it just characters for every word?
Character for every word, and every word represents different meanings in different situations.
Wow. So there you can't even put a number on how many letters. Like there's not
7,000.
Mhm.
7,000.
7,000.
I think around like that.
I
Yeah,
wanna learn
but
the
there's
Chinese Urban Dictionary.
there's more. Yeah, there's more old, like classical Chinese would be different, which I was trained in classical Chinese literature.
That's
The
beautiful.
pronunciation and writing is also different, more sophisticated. If you see Japanese and Korean, they all have kanji, the Chinese word, as the foundation of their language. So it's
It's an
interesting.
older language.
Yes, I do calligraphy. So I read calligraphy. I was
love
trained
that.
by my grandpa. He was a scholar. So I love literature. People don't know. See, they think I'm a dumb hoe because of my accent, but I have culture.
You're not even close to a dumb hoe. You are the furthest thing away
Thank you.
from dumb hoe.
Thank you.
Should we end it
I've met
at
some dumb hoes.
Dumb hoe in Chinese?
Dumb hoe means
Well, it just sounds like a meal. Like, let's go have some dumb hoe.
oh, dumb hoe. Oh,
Yeah.
it's easy. Chinese. The most famous Chinese curse word is 傻逼.
Shabby?
Perfect. Oh my god, 傻逼 means stupid cunt.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Now
With
that we'll remember.
傻逼.
Shabby?
Yes. Like
Oh.
that's why the name is Shelby. People laugh whenever we hear Shelby. We're like, oh, why would your mom call you Shelby?
Ah, I got it.
Awesome.
Okay, that was enough for today, but let's do. Okay, Jiaoying is gonna go live. We ask her fans to give us like questions that they need advice for.
Yes, I'm
Oh.
here with Monique, so it's like
And
literally
they're-
everybody's
and then
lucky.
You guys just give your
It's
take.
go time.
Yes.
I can
I'll just set up this. I'll be like, I'm here with Monique. Ask us any Savage Left license.
Roscoe_KS just wrote in how to tell if somebody is a snake.
I think you should start. I'll comment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Do they mean year of the snake? Because we're in the year of the snake, so you can look up if it's this year or 12 years or 24 years. They're
I
always
think like somebody's a bad person.
okay.
who's a
Here's
snake. Yeah.
here's what's interesting.
Mhm.
And we learned this in yoga that your third eye is always open.
Mm-hmm.
I think we know immediately if someone's a snake, but then we start to override and veto it because like they have money, they're hot. My
Oh my
ego,
God.
because people's egos get engaged, and then all of a sudden, the parts of you that are not looking out for you are saying, "Oh, well, he's not that bad." I think deep down inside we know, and then we talk ourselves out of it because we have an agenda. You can't cheat an honest person. See, if you get, and some people are blindsided. Don't go crazy and go like,
Or
I didn't see it
stigmatized.
coming. But when you first meet somebody on some level, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I met this smoking hot guy a few weeks ago. I knew within 10 minutes the guy's a rolling dumpster fire. You know, I mean, he's like doing shots of, like makers on a middle of a Sunday afternoon. But part of me, Snap the Wonder Clan was like, that's not so bad. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like people don't realize people always think women don't have as much of a libido as men. We do.
Yeah.
Women are actually hornier than men. We just manage it differently because of the way we're taught and the things that we're taught, But yeah, he was delicious. He was so cute and he was younger and I could have just spread him on crispy bread. But it might.
I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, but at my age, I now know like don't do it. Like don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not going to be worth the story or the good time.
Yeah, I get it. I think it's brilliant. Yeah, you have to trust your intuition.
Absolutely.
Remove the ego.
We know.
Yeah.
It's the ego, it's the want, it's the insecurity.
Also, like just like thinking about what other people would say. They want things to be good on the book, so other people think you are having a good
Yes.
time. Are you really having a good time? That's why
and especially social media makes people make terrible decisions
I
because they're
know.
like, oh, this guy will look so good on my Insta. All my
Yeah.
exes are going to get so upset.
yes, this is so annoying.
Bad decision.
This is very bad. I love
This
that.
is kind of an interesting one. Host_in the shell says, tell all the Chinese women of New Jersey of my existence. I'm too shy to put myself out there. So what would your advice be for someone too shy to put themselves out there if they're trying to meet a man or a significant other?
So we have someone has yellow fever in New Jersey.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, there's a lot of Asians live in New York. You go to the chicken feed market, the Asian market. Stand by the chicken feed section. That's where you get a wholesome Chinese woman fresh off the boat, who is not picky and who in need of a green card.
That's sound advice, New Jersey.
Yeah, that's 6 years of good time before she got her green card.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you gotta put yourself out there.
Actually, that's a joke, but the real thing is you have to put yourself out there.
For anything.
Don't be shy.
Oh, there's another one. What's the best way to find a woman in 2025?
It's hard. It's hard for both women or men.
Well, this is what I tell people. Do something passionately or something that you care about, and then meet them in that pursuit. Like, there's a guy in my yoga class. Nothing's going to happen. He's younger and has a girlfriend, but just the thought of it, like sometimes when I'm doing downward dog, I picture him behind me. You know what I mean?
Love that too.
Yeah. So then I figure if you're doing something you love, it's not him, but it's open the door. Like there could be another guy at my yoga studio or, you know, where you shop or where you take your dog to the dog park. If you're living your life, you're going to find other people doing the things you like.
You are so much wisdom. Like you literally are talking about my life because I remembered when I met my boyfriend. He just left his corporate job and he was just asking. He was in a good place financially. He was asking, "What do I really want to do?" He wanted to be in production. He wanted to learn how to film. So he met me filming my show.
That's
doing
perfect.
what he loves and
Perfect.
getting no money from it. I mean, I paid him some money. Mainly, his friend was hired on my show and needed extra hand, so he came.
But that's how it works.
Because he loves it. It is not because he's making money from it. He just learned that he wanted to do it, and that's where he met me.
My best, longest relationships, because I want this to work forever because he's lovely. Mm-hmm. That being said, in my life now, I look at a man and I think in my head, we could have a good run. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not a matter of like, is he the one? Are we going to be together forever? Because I live so much of my life that way. Mm-hmm. Now I can look at somebody and go, we could have a run. Like we could have some years, you know, and maybe he'll turn into the one.
Yeah.
But if you meet somebody, like I like to say, analog, old school, because you're connected energetically by a common thing that excites you, then you can have a good run.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, good run is a good way to put it.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to my next run.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything to fuck it up. You know?
No, he's lovely.
Universe is going to give me what I need.
Amen.
And doing what you love is the best way to attract people you love.
Exactly.
Who deserves you.
Passion. Your whole backbone should be. If your life is not governed by passion and love, you're living a crappy life. I don't care how much money you have.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, you are so poor. The only thing left is money.
Amen.
Right?
Yeah.
It says narcissists are known to be master manipulators. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Are women capable of falling for someone even if they know he's full of shit?
Yes, all the time.
Tuesday.
All the time. Women have too much to think about. They want to make things work. Wanted to be emotionally supporting the man, want to change the man. That's what
I say it in my act.
Number 101. It's what Monique teach us.
52 million views can't be wrong. And here's the problem is that nothing's going to offset mistrust. If you know deep down inside he's full of it, there's a part of you that doesn't trust him. That's going to undermine your orgasms. It's going to undermine how you feel every time he leaves the house. Every time he says he's somewhere, you're going to doubt that he's there. And you don't realize that's like a tiny little bit of acetone. That erodes a part of you. A little tiny bit at a time, you're eroding the best part of you by overlooking what you know to be true.
Mm-hmm. That's so sad. Is you know it's true, but you are doubting yourself.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, that's so sad. Yeah, I think this is really great advice.
How are we going to ask for life advice from people who aren't married? That's coming from Real Drea. So I guess this person only values married people?
But I think the problem is that you get the best advice from people who's been divorced. Because
made mistakes.
You learn the best from your trial and error. You don't learn the best from succeeding. Nobody succeeded the first time. People do. There's a lot of people who look like they are happily married, but one of them are suffering, or both
behind
they are
closed
suffering.
doors.
Yeah, they fight behind the closed doors, or somebody just got lucky to meet the love of their life, and they are perfect together.
It's very rare.
Very rare. I'm happy for them.
I work on high-end cruise ships, and I meet very elderly people that have been together forever. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like Who Cruises. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And they bring their children and their grandchildren because they've built a life, and they haven't gotten divorced, so they haven't lost a bunch of money. So they've built a life. They've built a backbone, what I call generational wealth. Very frequently after the show, one partner or the other, and I don't want to be stereotypical and say it's just the wife, will come up and say, I loved your act. It resonated with me. I've made so many sacrifices. And you feel like there's a borderline that they're on of like, was it worth it? Was it not worth it? In another, I can't tell you how many of, older women have come up to me and said, in another life, I would be you. Like, you look like you're having the time of your life.
Yeah.
You know? And I think here's my answer to Drea, real Drea. The proof is in the pudding. Take advice from somebody who's happy. I'm the happiest. This is the face of joy. Memorize this face. I'm the happiest person on the planet.
Look at this.
I am. I'm very happy. So if marriage is your end all be all, then maybe that's what'll make you happy, even if the marriage itself doesn't.
Yes. See, we can take a question from haters with no ego. We just want to give you love. You can hate me all you want.
Absolutely.
But I give good BJ, so whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
I can suck dick good.
Back in the day, they used to call it the Hummer of Death.
Ooh. I love that.
I'm telling you, you remind me so much. Yeah, the Hummer of Death. I had a young man once drive to a radio station in Cincinnati.
Wow.
Because he wanted, because he was like, no, she's not lying. I was the recipient of the HOD, and I've been drinking Ensure.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love that. This is fantastic.
Well, I think that's a good place to end that.
Yes.
And now let's plug some dates that you guys have coming up. I don't know who wants to go first.
Yeah, well, you go first. Look at you.
Here we go. We are coming okay. So this week, March 13th, which is in 2 days, Santa Cruz, California, and the 14th, 15th of March, I'm doing Cubs in San Francisco.
Congrats.
March 19th, Virginia Beach, Virginia. March 20th, Richmond, Virginia. March 21st to 22nd, I'm at Arlington, Virginia, which is literally in D.C. So come if you're in D.C. March 25th, Pasadena. March 29th, New Orleans. I'm doing my Louisiana. I'm doing my first 1 hour special. Yes,
What?
2 shows. I'm filming my first 1 hour special. Yay! And then the April 1st, Australia, Brisbane. Actually, they're both sold out. April 1st, April 2nd, both sold out, 4 shows. And then we have, Melbourne, April 4th, April 5th, Melbourne. The second one is also selling out fast. Hurry up. Sydney is April 6th sold out. Yes, and April 7th, which is at a new one, is not going to last, so get your tickets now. Perth, all our VIP are sold out for Perth, so hurry up. Jakarta is April 10th in Indonesia, and Singapore is April 12th. April 15th, I'm in Hong Kong. First show sold out, the second one I did is going fast. And April 18th, I'm in Taipei. April 19th, Tokyo are both sold out, but we are looking for a... 420, we are doing U.S. Navy base.
We're also likely adding April 16th in Hong Kong.
Yes, April 25th, 26th, Calgary. All VIP are sold out, so hurry up. The 29th is Pasadena again. May 2nd, I'm third, Boston. May 4th, Hartford, Connecticut. May 17th, Napa. We are inviting my boyfriend's mama to come to join us so we can take her wine tasting.
Lovely.
So very excited about that. June 19 and 20, Bloomington. I don't know how to say that. Bloomington, Minnesota. Yes. July 18, 19th, Timonium, Maryland. Timonium.
And you've already been there.
I can eat the pussy of the Timonium.
Keep busy.
Can I pop in next time you're at the Ice House? I'm home March 25th.
Wherever. Which one?
March 25th, I'm home.
Okay. You are for sure.
Okay.
We're actually filming a special show. You're going to have so much fun.
Okay.
It'll just be you, me, and Annie Letterman.
Beautiful.
A blonde, brunette, hot Latina, and hot Chinese.
Woo, woo, woo. We got this.
We are what's his name? Johnny Bus Angels.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Johnny's Angels.
Johnny's Angels. Yeah. It'll be so funny. Awesome. Let's go.
Anything you got coming up?
I'm doing like 2 big private things. This is something I'm very proud of. Thursday night, I'll be in Chicago speaking to young Latino entrepreneurs.
Wow.
I'm doing it's funny. We're calling it Positively Successful. And it's how to be successful.
I love that.
Because all comedians are entrepreneurs, whether we own it or not. We're our own business, and we have to get smart about it really fast.
I love how smart, like how real you are. Is the show business? It is.
Amen.
A business. Like if you see who is doing amazing, like somebody like a Tom Cruise, he ran like a business. It's a company.
Absolutely.
Like he's a CEO. I remember during COVID, he was on set and he was unhappy about somebody not wearing a mask. He's saying like he had a rant. He was very angry. He's like, do you know how many people are working on this set? If something wrong happens, they're gonna lose all their jobs.
Yeah.
How many people?
That's how you have to run it.
Like a businessman.
That's right.
Yeah, I love that.
So that's what I'm doing Thursday.
I love
I'm very
that. Thank
excited
you for
about that.
empowering younger women.
That's what I want to do.
They really do need it.
Thank you.
This is amazing.
And then I'm going to be with you March 25th.
So we got to have her on. That is going to be so perfect.
Okay, great.
You're going to love it.
Yes.